Hello everyone, dear friends and beloved audience. Today I want to share with you a very real and personal experience of mine about how to communicate wisely. This isn't just an interesting topic, but also an essential skill in our daily lives. Wise communication. This phrase is worth reflecting upon. Why do we need to communicate wisely? To answer this question, let's consider two scenarios together. Two communication scenarios. Which one would you choose? Scenario 1. Imagine you're having a conversation with someone, but it constantly leads to conflicts. You feel exhausted, stressed, and sometimes, even worse, your voice is completely ignored. No one listens to you, and that leaves you feeling deeply frustrated, doesn't it? Scenario 2. Now, imagine you're speaking, and everyone listens to you attentively. Not only do your words make sense, but you can also speak honestly without offending anyone. Wherever you go, you're loved and respected. Between these two scenarios, which one would you choose? Even a child would pick the second one. And that is the result of wise communication. Why is wise communication important? Communication is not just about expressing your thoughts, it's about how you connect with others. Good communication can build relationships, foster trust, and even open up new opportunities. On the other hand, poor communication can destroy relationships, create misunderstandings, and hurt both parties involved. So how can we communicate wisely? In today's lesson, I'll share 5 practical and easy-to-apply tips to improve your communication skills. Let's get started. Structure of today's lesson. To help you follow along easily, I've divided today's lesson into 2 clear parts. The first 2 tips. These are very specific and practical tips. I'll even provide you with a power phrase that you can use immediately to transform awkward or clumsy conversations into wise and effective ones. The next 3 tips. These focus on attitudes and behaviors in different situations. They're more universal, like a formula that you can apply to any context in life. Tip number 1, the power of asking the right question. Let's start with a real-life example. Imagine you're a man, and your girlfriend or wife comes to you, worried about her skin itching or breaking out. Naturally, you want to help, so you suggest checking the skincare product she's using. But then she dismisses your suggestion, saying, "This product costs a fortune. It can't be an allergy." Frustration builds, and before you know it, you're arguing. So what went wrong here? The mistake was assuming she wanted a solution, when in reality, she just needed empathy. Instead of jumping to conclusions or offering advice right away, try asking this simple question first. Do you want me to just listen, or do you want a solution? This question clarifies her expectations and prevents unnecessary misunderstandings. If she just wants you to listen, then listen attentively. If she wants advice, then offer it. Interestingly, this approach works not only in personal relationships, but also in professional settings. For example, when talking to your boss or colleagues, you can ask, "Would you like me to simply listen, or would you prefer I suggest a solution?" This question not only helps you communicate more effectively, but also shows your thoughtfulness and professionalism. Tip number 2, setting ground rules for discussions. Imagine you're about to have a discussion or debate. Before diving in, say this. To make this discussion productive and respectful, let's agree on one rule. When one person speaks, the other listens until they're done. Then it's the other person's turn. Do you agree? This rule might sound simple, but it's incredibly powerful in preventing interruptions and ensuring that both sides feel heard. It can completely change the dynamics of heated discussions, whether with a partner, a friend, or a coworker. Adapting to hierarchies in communication. When speaking to someone in a higher position, like your boss, you need to adjust your approach. Instead of asking, "Do you want me to just listen or provide a solution?" Try phrasing it more respectfully and proactively, such as, "Is there anything I can assist you with?" This phrasing not only shows respect, but also demonstrates your willingness to help. If they assign you a task, see it as an opportunity to build trust and showcase your capabilities. Tip number 3, active listening. One of the biggest mistakes in communication is that we often listen to respond, rather than listen to understand. Active listening means truly paying attention to the person speaking without interrupting or formulating your response while they're still talking. Try this technique. When someone finishes speaking, instead of responding right away, summarize what they said. For example, if I understand correctly, what you're saying is. This approach not only helps you understand better, but also makes the other person feel respected and valued. Tip number 4. Putting yourself in the other person's shoes. Empathy is a crucial element of wise communication. Before reacting or judging, try putting yourself in the other person's shoes. Ask yourself, if I were in their position, how would I feel? This simple practice not only helps you better understand the emotions and perspectives of others, but also enables you to respond more gently and thoughtfully. Tip number 5. Staying calm in every situation. Finally, one indispensable factor in wise communication is the ability to stay calm, especially in tense situations. When you feel angry or provoked, pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, how can I respond in a way that resolves the issue, rather than making it worse? Remaining calm not only helps you manage your emotions, but also leaves a positive impression on others. Conclusion. Wise communication is not an innate talent, but a skill that can be developed. The 5 tips above, asking the right questions, setting ground rules, active listening, empathy, and staying calm, are powerful tools to help you enhance your communication skills. Try applying these tips in your daily life, and you'll notice a significant difference. And remember, wise communication not only helps you build better relationships, but also opens up new opportunities in life. Thank you for watching and following along. If you found this lesson helpful, please share your feedback so we can continue to improve. See you in the next lesson.